everyone. Welcome to 9 a.m. sprints. It's early. It's fine. I at least have brushed my teeth and brushed my hair and put on clean clothes. So I feel like I'm doing well for it being 9 in the morning for me. I actually did start a little laundry too, which I really do need to do because I haven't done laundry since I got here and I have ran out of clean clothes. So 9 a.m. is early. Agreed. I am with you on this one, Melissa, but I'm hoping that people from other time zones appreciate this. I really hope they do because I don't do this very often. Hello, welcome. I'm good. I'm glad. I'm glad that you could join. I'm hoping that 9 a.m. isn't too terribly early for you. I'm reading Punk 57 by Penelope Douglas. I like the cover of that one. It has like the colors, the almost like splatter paint type colors to it. I like it. Well, my amazing husband went and got me coffee and a croissant. So I will be eating that and drinking my coffee as we read during the first sprints. I am still reading These Violent Delights. I have the live show later today if you want to join. I did post it, and I am on page 236, so I should be good to finish it before the live show. The live show is at 1, so in 4 hours. But yeah, I might finish it on these sprints. And if I don't, I have about an hour in between sprints and the live show, which I'm probably going to eat lunch, but I can continue and finish my book at the same time if I need to as well. So yeah, I've got a plan. I have a plan of what I'm going to be doing. It's going to be great. I'm going to take a drink of coffee. Good stuff. Oh, I probably won't read because I just cracked open my eyeballs. Are you going to be watching true crime on YouTube? That seems to keep you awake. I love that that's your little hyper fixation right now. You're like, I have to watch my true crime on YouTube. Ugh. Okay. I don't know if you can hear the washing machine, but I'm maybe regretting a little bit that I started laundry right before the sprints. It's fine though. I do need to get laundry done. So yes, I love it. That's so fun. So I'm still enjoying this book. I think that it's interesting. I feel like we're in a time right now with these characters where I'm like a little less like interested. I feel we're in this kind of in between time where I'm kind of like, come on, like let's move into a little bit of a different part, which is, it's not that I don't mind just hanging out with the characters. Like I don't have a problem really with just having slice of life time or not really having much going on. It's just kind of the point that these characters are at that makes it a little bit more irritating. And it's like understandable, right? It's not that I think the characters, like, I don't think that it's poorly written. I just think it's a time that I'm not quite as interested in. I can't hear it. That is good. That is good because it is loud to me. So I'm glad it doesn't like get picked up on the live feed. Oh man. I actually slept pretty well last night. I feel like I went to sleep and I was just zonked, which was good, but also indicates that probably I'm not getting enough sleep. I don't think any of us are surprised. And so I am probably going to need to like keep going to bed at a more reasonable time. But yeah, I slept pretty well. I woke up a little bit ago, not too long. Okay, this part in my hair is like, this is driving me nuts. It's going to drive me crazy. Oh, well. I fell asleep at like 10:30. I think I probably fell asleep around 10:15-ish because I did kind of unwind a little bit, the shower, like get changed, get into bed, kind of chit chat, hang out with my husband a little bit, and then went to sleep. So I think it was probably around 10:15, which I feel like is a really, like that's actually early for me. I feel really good when I get into bed before 10:30 or even by 10:30. So yeah. I'm good with it. I'm happy with it, but I do definitely need to continue with the reading. I need to finish this book by the live show. And so I need to like make sure that we actually read on these sprints because I feel like sometimes I get chatty and I get distracted and then we've been chatting for half an hour and then I only read for half an hour. And so I need to like make sure I focus a little bit more on these sprints. It doesn't need to be too much, but like I need to make sure I'm on top of it to make sure I get through the book because I kind of planned it. Like, I feel like I planned the timing out well enough. And then if I had messed it up, I'm going to be annoyed with myself because I like had the plan all out. Okay, I am going to actually jump into sprints now though, because I want to eat my croissant before it gets too cold. So we will be back on the hour. I'm going to turn the video off first so I can eat, and then I'll turn it back on as I read. Welcome back. Hello, everyone. Hello, anyone who has joined since the first chatty bit. I'm assuming there's a few because the first time was at 9 a.m. and this is a little bit more reasonable of a time. So I have been making some good progress. I am now on page 301. I am intrigued. It's picked back up to a point where I'm like, goodness, what are we doing? Where are we going? I'm enjoying it. I am invested. I want to know what happens. So, yeah, it's been fun. Oof. The window is open. It's cold. So I have the blanket to my eyeballs. Honestly, we've been kind of letting this place get colder. Than we usually let we turn ours way down, but we kind of turned off the heat a few times and it gets cold in here. So one of the closets, if you close it, there's no vent for the heat to get in there, but there's like a window in there, so it's pretty bright, so we do close it. This morning I went in there, it was so cold. I was like shivering in that closet, grabbing my clothes, rushing by to hug the like button. Hello, welcome. Thank you. I love it. Hello. And everyone in the chat. Hello, everyone in the chat as well. Gnome Book Nook. That is such a cute little profile picture. I love it. I dragged myself out of my blanket cave and made a coffee. I'm so glad I didn't have to and that my coffee was brought to me. Oh, man. Actually feels kind of nice to start with just like sitting on the couch, drinking coffee, reading a book. It's quite pleasant actually, because for the Readathon obviously, but that was not like I woke up in the morning and started reading. I've been reading for like 9 hours already. But I feel like since getting here, I've worked every day except the Readathon day, and so it's nice to finally have a day off. Like I have needed a day off. It's been so nice. Hello. Welcome. Oops, I skipped this one. There we go. I need to make some tea or coffee this morning. Honestly, I needed the coffee this morning. My husband got up and I'm like, hey, he's like, you want me to go get you coffee? I'm like, yes, please. I need it. But it's actually so nice to just kind of chill here, drink the coffee. I will need to do my laundry during this next sprint though, because I can hear that it has finished the wash cycle. So I'll need to take it out, put it in the dryer, and hang up the stuff that needs to hang up. I'm being a little bit productive, but mostly just reading. I do not want to scrape the frost off my car to go get a coffee. Oh my. Yeah, no. Nope. I am too lazy for that right now. I understand. Oh, so I used to live in like middle of nowhere, quite cold place. And man, brushing snow off, scraping the windshield, it was just the worst. I know that sounds dramatic, but in the morning at like 6 a.m. when I'm getting ready to go to work and I have to scrape the windshield and brush the snow off my car, it is not like I was just like, this is so not fun. And now I live in a place where I have a garage. So I'm able to actually park the car. It's covered. I never have to scrape. I never have to brush off the snow. And I don't know if I could go back. It's so nice. Oh, I never really got how people are like, I couldn't live without a garage. I'm like, okay, that's dramatic. Because I'd never had one before. But now that I do, I'm like, I get it. If I'm living in a place that has snow and frosty and like gets cold and I'm going to have to scrape, I don't know if I could go back. I'm too spoiled now. Such a great husband. I know. I am spoiled. I am aware of this. He even brought back a chocolate croissant. So I had my coffee and my croissant, and I was just like, this is lovely. Thursday is supposed to be 21 degrees Celsius. What the heck? That's a big swing. If you're scraping off ice and then you're going to 21 degrees Celsius. I love it. Are you sure that you don't live in Utah? Because that's how I feel like Utah weather is. It's just like, This week I feel like was kind of like that for us, where it was like really warm, like up in the 80s, and then it was like well below freezing and snowing. Like that was just lovely. A chore to scrape on snow and ice every morning. It really is. Like I it sounds so dramatic where you're like, it's not that bad. It at 6 in the morning, it is that bad. At least for me, I'm not a morning person. That's a great way to spend your day off. I agree. I'm just like sitting here snuggled up with my coffee and my croissant, reading my book, doing sprints and chit chatting with other people who love books. It's so nice. And then I have 2 live shows where we're going to talk about books. I mean, like it's a book day. I'm really happy about this actually. It's currently -6 right now. Woo. Brr. Oh, man. That's like a 27 degrees like spread difference between today and when is it going to be Thursday? That's like crazy. That's crazy. But been there, done that. I'm in Colorado. You have that too. And we've been having a weird year weather-wise. Yeah. I feel like we've been having a weird year too. It seems like a lot of people have where it's freezing and then it's really warm and then it's like we didn't get enough snow. We had a weirdly warm winter. And now we're in April and it's just like swinging around so much. Like it's fine that it's cold in April, that's not unusual. And it's fine that it's warm in April, that's not unusual, but it's just swinging so much. I don't know. Maybe I didn't pay enough attention to weather before to know whether this is normal or not, but I just feel like it's been a little bit more bipolar weather than we usually get. Sometimes I think they put a warm day at the end of the 7-day forecast so we don't lose hope. Oh my gosh, can you imagine if you were a meteorologist and you're just like, hee 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 hee, I'm gonna do this. Who was I talking to the other day? Was it on one of these sprints? No, I think I was talking to someone because they were saying like meteorologists have the best jobs because they can kind of say whatever and they keep like it if they're wrong, they're wrong, and it is what it is, and we just kind of move on. Because they can say, "Oh, today's gonna be really, like, warm and sunny," and then it rains, and I'm like, "Oh, guess we were wrong," and everyone's like, "Okay." Or they'll be like, "Oh, today's gonna rain," and then it's absolutely beautiful blue skies. They're like, "Oh, guess we were wrong." Nothing happens. I'm like, if I were wrong that much at my job, mm, we haven't gotten hardly any snow. Fires are guys you already have fires? Oh, that's not good. I don't want fire season because I feel like last year we really didn't have a bad fire season, and we didn't even get that much smoke either, which usually we get a lot of smoke from California in particular. Other areas a little bit, but, like, we really get the smoke blown in from California fires, and we didn't even really have that last year, which was amazing. So I really don't wanna have a bad fire season. Like, the smoke just gets so bad, and then we get kids coming in with these asthma exacerbations, and I'm sure adults are struggling with it too, and then you just can't go outside, and you have to stay inside a lot, which makes for a miserable summer. Like, when it's summer, I wanna go outside, I wanna go for walks, I wanna go for hikes and stuff, and when it's really smoky, just I don't want to because it hurts. I know we had 4 this year already in this state. That's crazy. I was actually just in Colorado not that long ago. That's funny. But yeah, ugh, I hope we don't have a bad fire season. I really don't like it. We had a lot of smoke last year. Ooh, that's unfortunate. I don't know. I don't know how we avoided it last year, but we really did because some years it's pretty bad, and we'll drive like up to higher elevations sometimes to just get out of it and just spend a day up in the higher elevations to be away from the smoke, and that's really nice. But last year it really wasn't too bad, but some years it's really bad. And when you live like along the mountain range, which pretty much most of Utah is, if you know it, like the big populated areas is along that Wasatch Front, right? And the smoke will come in from California and just like sit there. Is Utah already putting water restrictions? Colorado there? Yeah, they are. They're already doing the water restrictions, and I'm sure it's just gonna get worse. Like they're probably going to get to the point where you're just like not allowed to water your lawn or things anymore, because I think this year's going to be pretty rough. But yeah, they're already doing that. I think they're already, obviously they're already like thinking of how they're going to ration it and all those things, because a lot of people, and I'm sure you experience this in Colorado too, a lot of people are dependent on the water that comes down from us as well, right? Because yeah, it's going to affect us, but then the waters coming down from Utah are going to affect people more downstream from us. And so if Utah's struggling, then they're going to be struggling, and it's just kind of like a domino effect. So it might be a rough year for a lot of areas. Hopefully not, though. I mean, hopefully we can kind of be judicious in the use of our water. We can be smart about things, and maybe we can get through this year with like minimal like fires and destruction of things. We are closing the reserves. Colorado River feeds 4 million people. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. So you guys have essentially the same problem that we do, where yeah, we need to think about us and our people, but also we need to think about people downstream from us, because it's pretty significant. And the Colorado River is huge, right? Like it's a big deal. So, oh man, I need to heat up my coffee too, because it started to cool down a little bit. So I'll go heat up my coffee. I'll go do my laundry. I need to switch that over. And then I need to keep reading. I think I'm getting into a part where we're starting to progress to what was happening in the prologue, and seeing like how we get there and what led up to that. And yeah, so I'm enjoying, I'm invested. This book is really interesting. I will say, I know we talked a bit before about like the secret history. I feel like this one, I'm not enjoying it as much as the secret history probably, but I do enjoy it a lot. Like it's not, I don't know. Secret history, I think, was one of the first Dark Academias that I read. And it just like, it's just so good. Like it's so good. I need to reread it because it's been so long. I wonder if it'll hold up. I'm going to go make some tea and read some Sunday Night Ghost Club. Okay, now I need to Google that. The Sunday Night Ghost Club is a coming-of-age novel set in 1980s Niagara Falls. Follows 12... Oh my gosh, it's a middle grade, isn't it? It follows 12... Or middle grade or YA, one of those two. 12-year-old Jake Baker and his friends, led by his eccentric Uncle Calvin, as they spend a summer investigating local urban legends and ghost stories. That's adorable. Oh my gosh, that sounds so cute. I love it. I sprained my ankle almost 2 months ago and it hurts so much today. Are you having like, maybe it's like the weather change? Sometimes people who have like joint injuries will notice when the weather is changing, like particularly knees. I feel like people seem to feel a lot, but I don't know. Maybe that's it. Maybe it's the change. I think it's the change in the pressure is what it is. And I know it sounds crazy, but like it's actually is a legitimate thing where people can feel it in their joints sometimes. And I think it is that change in pressure, but that's sad. I'm sorry. Did you let it heal up well? Because I will say my husband is not good at that. So like had to force him to like let himself heal. I know. I hate it when things take forever to heal though, because honestly, like I say that where I'm like, you have to let it heal, but I am not actually good at that. I remember in high school, I broke my toe in basketball and then I kept playing. I played for the rest of that sports season. And then the next sports season started and it wasn't getting better. And eventually my dad's like, this is ridiculous. Like, it's not getting better. So we went in and it was broken. And like the whole tip of it was just like completely broken off. And so I get it. Like, I also don't let things heal up properly. So I am a little bit of a hypocrite when I'm like, you should let it heal. Like, that's the best thing to do. And then here I am not doing that. And the older I get, the more I need to heal and the less I want to wait. Oh my gosh, it's so true. It is so true. Okay, so when I was a kid, I tore my ACL, and they think it was it was a partial tear, I think, if I'm remembering right. I was, like, in 5th grade, so my memory of this is, like, there, but I don't know all the specifics, but I tore my ACL, and they're like, "You're really young, and since it's not, like, a complete tear, we're not gonna do surgery, we're just gonna let you heal, and so you need to stay off it." I stayed off it for, like, 2 months or something, like, it felt crazy long. I was a 5th grader, so obviously, but it healed up well. Like, I have, like, a little bit of issues with my knee, but it's not from that. Like, it's something different. And so staying off it and letting it heal for that long actually healed it up. So I'm like, okay, maybe they're onto something there. Oh no, broken bones in basketball. Yeah. Well, and it wasn't even like I've had some pretty good, like I broke my nose in basketball, I broke my arm in basketball, and I broke my toe in basketball. Did I break any bones in any other sports? I don't think so. It was just basketball. But this one, I just like was like driving past a defender and I hit my toe on her foot and it just like broke. Like the tip of the toe just like completely broke off. Like obviously it was within the toe, so you couldn't see it. But on the x-ray, he was showing me, he's like, see how there? He's like, yeah, no, that your bone's just like floating there. It's not even attached anymore. I'm like, that's cool. Love that. It never healed up actually because I didn't let it heal. And then I did sit out for a little while and tried to let it heal up and it never did. Like, just never reattached. And the doctor's like, well, okay, just keep going, I guess. I guess you're fine. I know, right? It seems like something where you just like stub your toe. That's essentially what it was, is I stubbed my toe, but I guess like I was moving really fast and it was so harsh. But I thought it was hurt because like when I took my shoe off, it was bleeding, right? Because like it ripped at the toenail too and like the damage. And so I was like, oh, that's what the problem is. It hurt so bad. So it was bleeding and I'm like, okay, that's it, and yada yada. And so mine just never healed up. I'm like, that's ridiculous. Hello, welcome. Ooh, I like the musical note with a heart. That's really pretty. I love looking at people's profile pictures when they're on here, actually. I think it's so much fun to see different people's things. But okay, I need to jump back into reading. I'm so bad at this. I just get chatty and then I forget that I need to actually focus on reading. That's why we're here. So let's jump back into reading. I'm going to go heat up my coffee and switch over my laundry, and then I'll be back. Welcome back. Welcome back from sprints. So I've made some progress. I am now on page 359. Intriguing. I'm interested to see where we go from here. I feel like I don't know what is going to happen. I feel like there's things that I would like more than others, honestly. And I feel like saying like is kind of a disturbing way to put it, honestly. But there's ways that I think that the book would be really interesting to end and really engaging. And I just feel like, what? This is crazy. So we'll see what they do with it. I feel like I'm probably going to be close to the end by the end of the next sprints, but not completely done. And so I'll finish it out during the break while I kind of do a few things to get ready for the live show. Ooh, hello. Finished the Chernobyl book, starting the next the last father-daughter dance. It's a novella, so should finish this sprint. Wow. I can't talk. What just happened there? Got this. Well, welcome. I'm glad. And it'll be nice to have a novella. I like to do the short ones sometimes to kind of make myself feel like I'm, I finished a book and feel good about myself. Hello, welcome. Glad you could join. Yes, we love having new people come. This has been so fun. Okay, so this book, for those of you who don't know, I'm just going to kind of give a quick little spiel because I feel like I haven't done it on these. This is a dark academia book, and we're following two boys who are at a kind of like, I think it seems like it's a private university, but it's not as pretentious as, say, like if we were villains and that type. It might be a public one, honestly, but they're at university. I think they're 17 years old. At least our main character is 17 years old. And they kind of have this unhealthy obsession with each other. Well, it's not even kind of. They have this quite unhealthy obsession with each other, this very toxic relationship, but they're also struggling with like their family's expectations. This is set in the early 70s. And so also societal expectations. And just kind of dealing with that, but also they have like they are they've got issues. I'm going to put it that way. But yeah, it's just like, it's very toxic. Like all about it is just very toxic. And a lot of it is just kind of watching their relationship develop, the ups and downs of it, like the different things that, like how we really only see how one of them is viewing it. It is essentially a single POV. It's like third person, but we're seeing it from this side. And so you really only get one side's real like feelings and views of it. So I'm interested to see if we are going to learn that maybe that person was viewing it wrong all along. Maybe they were right. I'm just really interested to see where this goes, like how it all shakes out. I'm invested. I'm interested. We're going to have a live show talking about it at 1:00 today. If you want to join 1:00 Mountain Time, so in 2 hours. If you want to join us on my channel, I've already posted the chat, so you can join that if you want to. But yeah, it's been really fun. During the last sprints, I switched out laundry. I put in like bed sheets and stuff and put my clothes into the dryer, so that's great. And then I heated up my coffee because I am really slow and it took me a while. So now I'm drinking this. Oh man. And I'm feeling a little tired actually, which is kind of crazy. I don't feel like I should feel tired at this point. It's 11 in the morning. I got plenty of sleep last night, like actually adequate sleep, which I have not done in a while. But it's fine. Oh man, I'm trying to like stretch out. Okay. Okay. I'm very late. Did you fall back to sleep or did you get sucked into true crime videos? Either way, I totally understand. Lazy days and too much sleep. Honestly, like it's been lazy days, but I feel like last night was the first night I've gotten too much sleep, and it's probably actually not like caught up yet. I think my body's still trying to like, my husband doesn't think it's too much sleep. He thinks it was just the right amount of sleep. He's probably right. Maybe my perception's skewed right now. Oh, but yeah, it has been. I feel like not necessarily lazy days, just quite like sedentary days, right? Because I've been working most days. So I worked Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and then Readathon Thursday, which was crazy. And then I worked Friday, Saturday. And so today is my first day of like not having a lot of things going on for this last week. And Sunday I drove up here. So I was driving up here the whole time. And then I was doing the mini Star Hop Readathon for like Friday, Saturday, Sunday. So it's just like, I feel like it's just been really busy. And a lot of it is just not a lot of movement busy too. Like at work, I do get up and walk around a bit and like go and see patients and go on rounds and stuff, but it still is a fairly sedentary job. I do sit at a desk more often than not. So your body is used to sleep. Apparently, it's like, wow, this is really nice, but now we want more. I started making a sim, but the live wasn't live right when I opened the game. Gotcha. I used to like I've played Sims a couple times and I never owned it. Like I was playing it at a friend's house and it was fun. I really enjoyed it, but I've never like gotten into it on my own and I'm kind of worried to try to get into a little bit because I hear that it's quite addicting and you can like get really into it and just a ton of time can go into it. And I feel like I need to oh my gosh, my brain just I need to like not give myself new hobbies like that quite yet. How many stickers do you end up having to make? I haven't looked yet because I am giving people until the end of this weekend. So if they want to finish this weekend, they can, because I know not everyone could do it on Thursday because some people had to work and stuff. So I'm letting people have until the end of the weekend, and then I'm going to go look at all the submissions and see. I'm guessing it's not going to be too many, maybe around 5. We'll see though, because it's I guess it's any level you can get it. So all you had to have done was read one book. But yeah, so I'm thinking that's probably around how many it'll be. But I am kind of excited for it because I'm going to like design them and see if I can get them printed the way that I like them. Because I've seen that there are companies or like online things that you can go and just like submit what you want the sticker to look like. And yeah, it's like more expensive if you buy less rather than more. But if I'm only doing like, I don't know, 5 to 10, it's still not going to be that big of a deal, right? It's like if you're doing 300, then they'll be much, much cheaper. But I don't really care if, honestly, whether it's 50 cents or $2 or something for the sticker, it's not that big of a deal because of how few I'll need to do. So yeah, I think it's going to be really fun. I am excited for it. And yeah, I just think that it'll be a fun little thing for people to be able to have to say like, oh yeah, I got this. And yeah, I did limit it for this first one to Patreons just because I didn't know what it was going to look like. So if this does become an annual thing, then like only certain people will have had the ones from the first round, which is kind of cool. But it just, I guess it depends on how popular this is, if people actually really do enjoy like doing it yearly. But I really like it. Like I had so much fun with it. I've never done something like that. And I thought it was just like really entertaining. But doing it like there's a few things I think I would do a little bit differently, but not too much. I feel like overall it went fairly well, and I was pretty happy with how it went. Sorry. I should not be tired right now. I've only been away for like 4 hours. Maybe not even 4 hours, like 3.5 maybe. But yeah, I haven't gone and looked at submissions yet. Maybe I should do that. That'd be kind of interesting. I was kind of waiting until the end, right? But let's go see. Let me see if I can see it. Okay. Let me go. Sorry, I have to like open the correct, because I made it. I have a few. I have a few Gmail accounts. So I have to go and find the right one. Here we go. Where is it? Is it this one? Yeah, this one. Okay, I was like, it's not. Here we go. Ooh, fun. This is cool. can actually look at stuff. Oh, this is fun. Okay. I think, yeah, I think 5. Yeah. So that's not too bad. I mean, it's kind of what I was expecting because some people might not want to like give out their information, and some people might have only joined for fun. So yeah. It's a shame that YouTube took down the live. So they didn't take down the live. It was too long. It wouldn't process. It's still, so if I go on my StreamYard, if I go look, it's still processing. So it's not that they took it down, it's that it wouldn't process because it was too long, and so it wouldn't upload to YouTube. I didn't even really think about that. I was like, well, maybe, like, I didn't know if there was a limit on how long you could do it. And then I Googled it, like, no, there's no StreamYard limit. It's totally fine. But it still, like, it still says that it's processing. So they didn't actually take it down. It's that it's not processing because it's too long. And I don't really know what to do with that, honestly. Like, I don't know whether there is anything I can do with that. But yeah, I found that to be pretty funny. I'm like, okay, then. I guess it is what it is. But maybe, I don't know. I don't know if there's any way to fix that, to get around that next time. But yeah, no, it didn't get removed. It just didn't get processed because it's so long. Maybe, like, I don't think so though, because I have the free StreamYard, and so it doesn't like record and save ones that are that long. So I couldn't like download it. It would have to like process directly from it and upload. So I just don't think I have much I can do with it. I can look into it. I can see if there's anything I can do. I haven't really had the energy to do that yet, but I did wonder about it. I'm like, oh, it's not there. That's weird. But if I look on my side of YouTube, I think I can probably show you. Let me see. Yeah, so I don't know if I can like show it to you here, but you can see it here. It's processing, and you can see it. Like it's just, I think it's just too long, and that's the problem. Which, like, I'm not mad about it. I'm actually totally fine with it. It's not a big deal for me, but yeah, it's just too long. Maybe eventually it'll upload. You watch like 2 weeks down the road and all of a sudden it pops up. But yeah, I'm a little sad about it because I think it would be really fun to have that saved and like be able to like go back and look at it, because it was really fun. I feel like so many people were there hanging out. Like, we had great chats in the comments. Like, it was a really good time. So I'm a little sad that it didn't upload, but it's just processing, and I think it's because of how long it is. And so I don't know if it's maybe something on StreamYard's end or if it's something on YouTube's end, but it's just not going through the process to get uploaded, which, what do you do? Okay, let's jump back into reading. Let's read until the hour. This is the final sprint. I'm hoping to be pretty close to done by the time the sprint is over, because I'm going to like have to do laundry in the break and probably eat some lunch. But okay, here we go. Hello, welcome back. Whew. Okay. So I have made really good progress. I am closing in on the end. I am now on page 425, so I should be able to finish easily during this break, but I am probably going to, have a little bit of lunch. I'm going to finish out laundry, get all that stuff settled, and then we'll have the live show for this book in an hour. If you want to join, come. That would be awesome. I'd love to see any of you there. But yeah, this book is kind of crazy. I'm excited to talk about it. I have really enjoyed it so far, and I'm interested for the ending. I feel like the ending is going to matter so much for this book, and so I'm hoping that I'll really like it. Another great sprint of not reading. I need to make some lunch. Oh, I love it. I love it so much, actually. I've really been getting some reading in, though, during these sprints and during the World Book Day readathon sprint. So I've honestly gotten so much reading in. I've been really enjoying it, but I do think it's so funny how you're like, I'll read or not. I don't really care. Made to 66% of the book. I'll have to finish it. I'll have it finished today. Man, I'm telling you, I am just like struggling right now. I think it's because I changed the way that they look, and so they are like different now. Maybe that's why, because it's been, I think, since I changed kind of the look of them. So that might be part of it. Maybe I need to change them back, because for some reason I just struggle reading these ones more than the other ones, which I don't know if that makes too much sense, but I really think that has something to do with it. But thank you so much for joining. I've had such a great time. I need to do sprints more often. I feel like I haven't done them in a while because I've been busy, but I do think that they're just so fun, and I need to make this like a more regular thing. It's a good thing I was ahead of my goal, because I'm a professional slacker this month. I actually think it's so funny how we go in streaks. Like you read much more than I do, but I also go in streaks like you do. And so we'll like I'll read nothing for a couple of weeks and then binge. And I feel like you go in streaks where you're like, oh, I've only read like 18 books this month, and that's considered a slump for you. But it's still kind of similar, right? Where in January you read like a ton, and then this month not so much. So, okay, let us meet back at 1 if you want to come join the live show. I think it's going to be a lot of fun. If you've read this book, definitely come chat about it, because I think it is a really intriguing book to talk about. I'm interested to see how it finishes, but thank you all for joining, and I will see you next time. Bye.